Hi buddy, welcome back to TerraFirmaCraft Season 6, Episode 12 with me, Sid, and this is the first episode filming or recording this on the new machine, so hopefully everything works right. I'm still playing around with the graphics settings, I'm still playing around with the sound settings, so mileage may vary. Since last episode, where we made the storage shed, I have put in or made a start on this, which is a mixture of this aggregate, which is just sand and gravel. I've got signs on. I've moved most of my pretty much all of my storage into here. There is some food in there, and I have stacked all of my wood over here. So yeah, we've seriously moved some stuff around, and this, I want to get more with this floor in, because this is a pain to walk on, but I'm not too worried because I don't need to necessarily come running over here very often. Now what I've also done, just to address the issue, now again I'm not 100% certain whether this will work, but I have, these will work obviously, so we've got shutters on the arrow slits, and I've also got a shutter on the murder hole. Now I'm hoping that a bat cannot fit through that gap, which is basically 6 out of the 16 pixels that a block can have. If it can, bats are still going to be an issue, and I'm going to have to come up with something else. Because we keep getting caught out, I've also put shutters up here, so we can hole up in here and hide for the invasion nights, because you know we're rocking leather armor, we're rocking a bit of bismuth bronze on the equipment, but that is about it. Now I need to address a comment, so let me go to Ores Galore, and over at Ores Galore we've got a whole load of, well, for want of a better word, ores, such as limonite and all of the other nice stuff. But over this way there was an ore which I didn't bother marking, and apparently they apparently attack at night and not during the day. I think that was a way round to go, but I have to ask whether they got the memo. You know, they might not have. So yeah, we've got bunnies around, which are always easy, and things. Plenty of food. I think we're going to manage our hunger and starvation pretty well now. We've started getting some bread technology going. But over around here somewhere, I need to hunt for it. There was an ore that we found, and I didn't really pay it much attention. There we go. Stibnite. Stibnite. No idea what we're going to do, so we're going to put that there. Now, stibnite contains antimony. Not alimony, antimony. And thanks to my good viewer and long-time viewer, InstructTube, I've been told that with this stuff you can make mithril, and you can make it in a pet kiln. So I'm just trying to see if there's any obvious. I'm going to get the old Pro Pick out in a moment, but I just want to make sure that I'm not missing any obvious tricks of it being exposed on the edges here before I go hunting. Now we've got bauxite, so yeah, that might muck up my readings, but let's have a just see if we can't find shale bituminous coal. Now the problem is because this stibnite is not a standard TFC ore, I am not able to go what rock and check out what rocks it works in. Or at least I don't think I am. But it's in the area. Now we only need shale petrified wood. Ooh. Be still my beating heart. It's somewhere in this area, and I don't need a vast amount of it to achieve what we are looking for. That's coming. I'm having that have it, but we're not finding any actual traces of this stuff. I'm going to grab those maybe as well. It looks like there might be something growing up there. Yeah, you only need one for every... Well, let's have a look at the stibnite. Small stibnite is 10 units. So obviously you've got these. Now, if it'd be nice if we could find more, but if we actually eat... Oh, hang on. It appears in raw rhyolite. I did not know it told me that. Raw basalt and raw andesite in layers, top, middle and bottom. So it appears in them all. This is shale. Rhyolite, basalt, andesite and dacite. In other words, not the top layer, so it's probably going to be a little bit difficult to locate, but that's not a problem, because I'm just going to grab 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's have a little bit more. Let's have a look at the uses of it for starters. Antimony ingots. So we melt it down in here. If we look at the smelting, we have a look at that, and then we look at the alloying. It's between... So basically, if I use 1 of those and 9 of those, I'll get 1 molten mithril. And mithril can be formed into all sorts of things, such as a mithril pick. And it is actually pretty damn good. So I'm going to grab myself a little bit more, maybe I'll leave enough so I know it's in the area, but hopefully we'll find some more at some point. That's 9. I've marked it, I know it's in the area, and I've not got it on thingy, so let me just grab a load. Mithril, I think, is going to be our way forward for a few weapons and items. It does a little bit more damage than that, and that has got a 6, I think it's 1600. Well, let's have a look. Mithril sword is a quarter more damage, but it's more durability. Got 1600 on that, so it's got 400 more durability. So it's not brilliant, not bad. And obviously we do have the options of mithril armor as well. So, but that's a little bit off in the future. Right, let me just go and grab some hoofers and some whatsamajigs, and I shall be right back. Alright, I grabbed what I needed. I started walking around, nearly walked at night time straight into another direwolf. Realised at the last minute and turned around rapidly. And I've just grabbed a few carrots while we're out here. And I just want to go up here. I think there's a bit more. Yeah, I thought I saw some more. And they are fresh enough that we got the benefit, so to speak. So we've got the makings of mithril now, which is handy. We have got some copper in the area, but again, I don't seem... very large shale bismuth. Oh, that looks almost like it's on the surface. Let me just, I really should carry a shovel, but there's a temptation not to while we're in this area, while I don't need one, is too great. I'm sorry. Right, let's just get this pro pit going a little bit. I need to think about water as well. I've got a very large sample, small sample, large sample, very large. So that means we're almost... I don't know whether it means we're that close or not. I really need to think about what I'm going to do. Because that's a very large. That's a large. So we go to very large this way. Really not helping me. Normally very good at pro picking. Well, normally at least reasonable at pro picking. But this is definitely not coming back. My pro pick's almost broke as well. I don't desperately need it right now. I will come back. We know it's here. I would like the copper, actually would be far more useful, I think. Well, let's head back. And we can... There's a little bit of me says I really should keep that dirt until I'm absolutely full. You know what it's like. You like planty plants there. Ores, there's the hoofer. There's a little bit of rock that needs planting. Some spare seeds. And we need to go and, yeah, okay. I actually need to also sort out my food. Luckily, box standard night, so we can get everything done. Shoo. The big question is now what to tackle next. I mean, I think we need a smithy. That's a kind of a thing we need. We are going to need to get into the things. Carrots are growing reasonable. Squashes are still growing. We're getting there. These are jutes coming along nicely. Mixture of things growing. I'm still getting used to the way things grow in this pack, and they are strange. So yeah, we need a smithy. We need to continue looking at our entrance area over there and get that in, because we can't keep using the Sally port here. Well, we can, just, you know, don't want to. And yeah, where to go next? Let me just have a quick think about what we want to do, and I'll be back in a second. Alright, I think we need a forge building here opposite our storeroom. That will do us for starters, because obviously then we can build over here and get into more of the castle shapes around on these sides. More courtyard, you know, maybe a stable if we ever get to having a horse. All the interesting stuff we can do with all of that. Now, for a forge, I think for starters we need to grab ourselves some nice dark forge like. We found the bismuth. That was handy. Okay, I think we're going to need to apply chisel. So I want some of this at chisel anyway. We'll grab ourselves a whole load of these blocks and see what we can do with them. But I think these will look better for the forge floor and the forge itself. We're going to need to go and raid another pardon me, another tower, and yeah, we'll see how that goes. But right now I need to grab myself some nice dark forge stuff. Oh, okay, you did that. That was the thing, was it? Fine, I'm not going to argue. Yeah, we'll take this, and I shall be back with you in a moment. All right, we have a lot of ash logs, so my plan is to utilize them to make a charcoal pit. You know, we don't need this much timber of any kind. Well, we probably will need this much timber at some point, but right now we definitely don't desperately need anything. I think we can do a lovely quality of life improvement. This one, I did know about it, but thanks for those of you, hello, who reminded me about it anyway. I'd kind of inadvertently stumbled across it, as you do, but that's fine because we can use up a lot of this ash and get ourselves a reasonable, well, hopefully a reasonable quantity of charcoal out of it. Because we're going to need a charcoal to get our fire pit, our forges going. I'm going to have 2. Last season I did 3. There was no particular reason behind there being 3. 3 was just the symmetry I liked. So I need another 5 blocks worth. Hopefully. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3, there's 4, and there's 5, leaving us with a little bit left over. Oh, man. And then we'll get our blocks on. Oops. Let's try not to wreck the place. That could have gone a lot worse. Chuck that in. Get it to the point where it goes woof. Put that on it. And that is a smoking fire pit. Now we do need more of these bricks, and we also need to think about how I'm going to do the chimney over it. I'm probably going to kind of build out this around the back here to take it out. I'm going to get the chimney go up and out, so hopefully we'll be able to get that sorted. I'm just waiting for the daylight now so I can head out to one of my harvesting towers and harvest some more. Hopefully we've got 266 left on that, so we are definitely going to need to see about another pick at some point as well. So maybe mithril, get the 1600 durability one, because obviously 400 more is better than out. Yeah, let's see how this goes. I'll be back in a moment. Alright, picked up a little bit more stone, also picked up some wood while I was there, which I actually don't need right now, so we'll shed those. May use the stairs for the roof on this, I don't know. But we are going to definitely come up a couple high on this. Again, we can swap out, put some stairs in and some slabs in at a later date, should we feel the need. That'll give us, I'm trying to think, how high did I go to that? 1, then 3, then 4. So yeah, we can, I think we can get away with probably doing similar. If I can start off with 2, then maybe should have enough for this. Now, what did I do over that side? Slab and, yeah, that's fine. So I think that's where we're at with certainly to the extent of that bit. And then we need to work out a chimney. And I want the chimneys to be made out of the same dark stone rather than the thing. So it's going to be a little bit awkward with this because we've got some cobble in there. But if, let me see, how about, what can I use as a scaffoldy type block? I could just use some hickory stairs, they'll do. So you need to be over the top of that. So if I just pop those on there, we can come around. Probably going to have to do something like, certainly use mainly smooth stone for the first section. This is going to be a bit of pain. Hup. Because that won't work with anything else. I'm definitely going to need to bring in some other smooth stone variants, or non-collapsible blocks anyway, in the space above it. But what I want to do, I think, now they see they're going to be virtually impossible to use. How am I going to, I mean, I could just go and get some more smooth, some more of this in smooth, that would work. But we can certainly throw a little bit of that in. Oh, didn't want to do that. So that was a mistake. What do I want to do? I think oh, this is going to be awkward. Hang on. Right. How am I going to do this? Oh, we'll just have to, yeah, we'll come in underneath like that. And then we'll come in to the top there. That will work. But I'm going to need more. And I think my pit kiln has finished. We can put a little bit of shaping in there, get some stair blocks, whatever. Just make those look pretty. But that looks to me to be charcoal. Now the next question is, can I punch charcoal as easy as I can punch dirt, or do I need to get a shovel? I don't mind if I do. This does seem somewhat OP. Yeah, we can punch it. I can't say it's going to be efficient, but I need, I think 7 or 8. I can never remember how many I need for this. 6. Let's just go and give that a try. I can't remember whether we need 9, 8, or 7. Let's try it with that. That is a forge. Okay, let me get the other side going and we'll Interesting. Oh, interesting. It doesn't really care about that. Let me get the other side going. I'll work on the chimney a bit, and I'll be back in a second. All right, we're trying something. I really need hickory. I don't have hickory, other than out those towers. So the roof I made on the other shelf was hickory. Oh, there's a whole load of chestnut here that I haven't actually used. Maybe I don't need to try this then. I was going to come over here and just basically wail on one of these with a stone axe. I don't want to wreck my bismuth bronze axe yet. I will make some more, but right now that's the only good axe I've got. So I was going to wail on this thing with a stone axe, which is not going to do much, but you know, it will chop down so much of it, and then we can go back to another stone axe and come in and hack a bit more. And that is not there, that's under the ground, and then we can come in and hack a bit more. Might as well do it now. I've gone through the hassle of making all these stone axes. And you can see the things coming down, it just comes down, you know, bit at a time, because stone axe. But we can keep on hacking at this and just get ourselves some more of this chestnut. Obviously, I didn't really need to because it was I'd already got a stack. I didn't realise I'd left a load, which is a shame because I could have saved myself a little bit of work. But there you go. And then we can come and grab the rest of that just with this. That might as well finish it off. Get that, and then do some. Wow, I'm probably going to need to do some hoovering again. I think they are pigs, but I'm not on. Oh, hello, lapis. I love one of the things I do love about this game is you can be sat there fertling away, working at something, and let me get the rest of this lot. Or as much of it as I can anyway. And then we'll go back. I'm not sure how long I've got till the next invasion night. It can't be that close, but it also going to not be that far away either. Still got a little bit of capacity to put some more down. Let's just quickly sweep around. I think we're okay. Just fill up on that, and then let's head back to the tower where we've got our teleporter. We can always come back. I'll try to remember that that's there. I will probably forget, you know, and I just, you know, let's go and mark that lapis while I'm at it. If I mark the lapis, then I will come back here at some point. Lapis, surface, blue, and save. Right, let me head back and we can start working on a chestnut roof rather than a... You know, there's a little bit of me that's thinking a roof made out of wood in a forge is a really bad idea. And I can hear you all going, really? Yeah, I'm wondering whether we should make the roof out of stone. Much as I've just been and grabbed all of this, it would make a degree of sense, I'm sure. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. The chestnut eel will come in useful anyway. But I think we need to look at... What have we got, actually? uses for you. What can we do with that, if anything? We can obviously cast it into seared cobblestone, or seared. Yeah, we can do that. We can make netherrack in the blast furnace. Useful, maybe, probably. Give or take a little bit. Not entirely sure what that's trying to tell me. We've also got ex nihilo hammers. That is not what I'm looking for. No waystone. Interesting. Don't know what that is. But it's one of the things I do like about doing all this stuff. So you could sit here and you can go, ooh, that's interesting. I didn't know we had that. So we've got sturdy stone and, you know, all these different things. Now, none of these are really what I'm after. But I'm wondering whether we just go with, I can get more shale. Maybe we can just go with that. And just come out and do the same as we've done on that side. And I am going to need to get some shale, more shale cobblestone, but you know, as I say, I can get shale cobblestone. Cobblestone is not difficult. We'll want some shale steps. I think I've actually got a few kicking around still. But that will then come out like so. And then you'll have your shale steps again. And then that will come across like so. Till we get to that thing, and obviously the wall will come up. And this will be interesting actually. I need to come up with a way that I'm going to do the, we may need to, I'll work that one out. Right, let me just get a little bit more done on this. I need to sort out my thirst and food, and I will see you in a bit. Okay, we have a forge. We don't have an anvil. We have a forge building, and that kind of starts to net off this area here. Now, I've hidden some lamps underneath this charcoal and this charcoal, and they illuminate the area. This chest here has got our charcoal in it. We've got a chimney which goes neatly up there, and we should be okay. If I were to light that, that would almost certainly work. So I've still got charcoal to dig up here, but that is the state of the wall, if you like, going all the way over. And what I've done, just so we can, in fact, then before we do that, let me get a screenshot of that. It's probably not the most exciting screenshot, but it'll do. And we come up here, we'll have a door here, and what we've done is we put a little walk, or a little nooky out, sticky outy bit there. So in theory I can come up here and shoot things as well, assuming that we're not getting attacked by bats or flying spiders or whatever else this thing's going to invent for the next invasion night. But the shape of this keep is starting to come along quite nicely, and I like the fact that we're kind of growing it organically. I do need a new pick. That's nearly gone. My axe is nearly not much better. My pro pick is not much better, neither is my chisel. So yeah, we're definitely getting some wear and tear out of our stuff. I think before, the other thing I need to do in here, I probably need to get a chest actually. If I were to take a chest, just an ordinary chest, and let's have a think. That you are a block. Now, if I were to whack a chest down, that will not open. So that is definitely not a goer. However, if I was to put a chest there, it will open. It looks horrible. So maybe we leave that as it is, and maybe we just... Oh, if you want to know what the quality of that bismuth was, it's just ordinary, but that's fine. Got a chest. And what I think I need to do is put some more flint, some more arrows. Oh, it says stars are falling from the night sky. No, it's the stars. Oh, it's a stars are falling from the sky at night. But yeah, we're getting there. And I think before the next invasion night, I would like to make sure that I've got plenty of arrows. Just flint ones. They don't have to be anything fancy. Just get a bit of... I should have, hopefully have enough feathers to make myself a few. So if they do break, or rather before they break, I can swap them out and they'll get there. But yeah, I'm happy enough with the progress here. So on that note, thanks for watching, guys. I will see you soon. Bye for now.